The supremacy of the US dollars as the world reserve currency is about to end. In recent weeks, countries are seeking alternatives to the US dollar for international trades. Why is this happening, and could this probably lead to the end of the US dollars? Well, I'll explain to you in the next 60 seconds with a little brief of a history of how the US dollars became the world reserve currency. After the World War II, following the Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944, many countries fixed their exchange rate to the US dollars. The US dollars at the time was backed by gold, and the sale of oil was also in the US dollars. But in the 1970s, the United States ended the gold standard to the US dollar. That means the US dollar was no longer backed by gold, but only on people trusting on the currency itself. And shortly after that, the United States created the SWIFT technology, in which banks and financial organizations around the world can transact with each other. And with the power of the SWIFT technology, the US government can sanction any country that fails to follow its policies. But there are countries that are trying to bypass the US dollars to make international trades. And these countries are known as the BRICS, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And if this happens, it removes the dependency on the US dollars. For example, Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia are already moving away from the US dollars. And also there are reports that Russia plans to use the Chinese yen instead of the US dollars to settle trade with Africa, Asia, and Latin America. Could this probably be the end of the US dollars? Only time will tell.